Well, all right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of YouTube. Pastor Dowell here. Hey, well, we are getting ready for the Feast of Shavuot, the Feast of Pentecost here this weekend. A lot of Israelites going to be traveling in from all over the United States, a few from the world. But the nature of this video is this. If y'all notice, you got me, Pastor Dowell, out there. I challenged Gino, Jennings to a debate that he said that he would debate anyone on. And now, I challenged him concerning his false doctrine and his false teaching concerning divorce and remarriage. And I also challenged him concerning biblical marriage, commonly called polygyny. And I get nothing but crickets. Now, he has made one comment in reference to it when he was out of the country. That's about it, but it was totally disingenuous because he knows who I am, but he act like he don't know who I am. See, that's what I'm talking about. The hypocrisy is off the chain. But what I want y'all to pay close attention to is all of the minions that are using my image and putting it next to his image and saying, Gino Jennings responds. Or Jennings responds to Pastor Dowell. And he hasn't said anything. He hadn't said nothing but just that one thing. And it's amazing to me. I get called. I never claimed to be a prophet, but yet they're calling me a false prophet. Some are. And they said I was an infidel. But yet and still, Pastor Dowell still stands as one of the few out there that has called Gino Jennings out and his minions over at First Church and all these other people, because they're flooding the internet with videos about me. They are flooding the internet with videos about me. And you can see the hypocrisy and the falsehoods in it. Now, all of them have something to say, but yet you don't never see none of them crawling from behind these videos, crawling from under the rock that they've been hiding. And here I am, I have made the open challenge, and you don't see me running. You don't see me hiding. Now, the book says, the wicked flee when no man pursueth, but the righteous are as bold as a lion. Now, what is it about these people today who believe that they're so secure in their false doctrines, I call their false doctrines, their teachings, that they believe, yet and still, they just want to make videos and they want to go unchallenged? What is that? What would you call that out there, the court of public opinion? What would y'all call it out there? When you got clearly a man said, he'd get up behind the pulpit and he said, I would debate anyone on this subject. Anyone. So I took up the offer of the debate. Now, next thing you know, I'm getting called all kind of names. I'm getting videos coming out from everybody. And they love using my image because it's a draw. You know what I mean? The only thing they're really trying to do is expand their channel. They're not interested in the truth, which you all can see. Because they never, ever, ever attack the truth in what I am saying. They never, ever attack it. They never, ever, ever show proof text. I even heard Jennings said that biblical marriage, polygyny is a sin. Divorce and remarriage is a sin, yet he can't prove it. I've been waiting. I put it out there. When y'all going, with all this talking, and I know it's kind of like shadow boxing. You don't never get to do the real thing. You just get to shadow box it. Then I guess once you defeat your shadow, you're the winner. I don't know what it is, but none of them actually ever attack the truth that I'm saying. Y'all notice that out there? But boy, they sure do love calling me all kind of names. They get stirred up. Like I said, like a little bantam rooster, they get stirred up. They clickling, chirping. They raising sand out there. And none of them has actually showed you where I have lied concerning what I'm preaching and teaching. What is that? That is the weakness. See, that's that part of that effeminate religion that's out there in the world today. Over at Straitway, I'm sure many of y'all know we are men. We're men. And we do man things here. We build our own houses, our own communities. We literally build them. We hunt, do a lot of hunting, and pretty successful at it too. We fish, do a lot of fishing. do a hell of a lot of training, combatives training. Hell of a lot of training over here. Very proficient. The brother and I. We know how to let's say present that weapon. We know how to do it. We learn all different types of things and continue to keep doing it. But not only that, we're very passionate about the truth of Yah. And most of y'all know for years I put this challenge out there. Not only, it hasn't been just recently. I put this challenge out there for theologians, scholars, and I've had a couple of scholars and theologians over the years contact me and said, okay, we're willing to do this debate. And then after they go and do their independent research about me and the doctrine, all of a sudden they back out of it, and you get crickets. It's nothing. You don't get one from Dallas Theological Seminary, and then another one from, I forget which one, over in North Carolina. They backed out of it. I did have a guy named Roberts take it up, and y'all go look at that. It was just sad. It was just totally sad. It was just sad. He got annihilated over there. And so I'm trying to figure out, because y'all have to understand, we don't live in these cities. But is this the nature of people who live in the cities? Is that they got a lot of liquid courage behind these cameras, and they do all these talking and video. Most people do make videos that don't even ever show their faces. They never show their faces. You don't know their location. You don't know their whereabouts. No nothing. Now you can find out. I got people in high places in the ministry, so we can find out though. But what's amazing to me is that what is this? Because the way I grew up and the way we preach and teach concerning our tribe, we like talking and doing things face to face and eyeball to eyeball. We love doing that. And we think that that's the best way to do it, because you get to see the real person. But man, I've sat and watched over the years, social media give a lot of people courage, or I'm going to say perceived courage, that they think that they have, that they really truly don't have. But I think the real sentiment is this. So what is it about these people making all these videos, flooding the market with Pastor Dowell versus Gino, Jennings? Then you get over there. Some of you should be offended, be upset to find out and see how disingenuous and how much pseudo liars these people are, because they're using my image and his image, and they're only putting up his videos saying that we're doing a debate, and we ain't did nothing. We ain't done nothing. Now, there's a guy that said that Gino Jennings, the only people he would debate is Muslims, homosexuals, pimps, people who don't have any scholarship. I do remember when IUIC went up there to the church. Told them, come on out, let's have a talk, but they wouldn't do it. But he did get up behind this pulpit, and he made all this type of disparaging comments. But then again, listen, where's the manhood in these people today? There's a lot of mouth, a whole lot of mouth, but very little action. Whole lot of mouth going on today. Now, whether y'all like it or not over at First Church, y'all are sun god worshipers following the Roman Catholic Church, who changed the Sabbath, the 7-day Sabbath, to first day. Now, if some of you would just actually do your own due diligence and go do some historical research rather than just believing any old sounding brass and tinkling cymbal that's hollering and screaming out of the pulpit, you'll find out that I'm correct. Also, some of you, according to the prophet Isaiah, man, y'all gonna be cut off for good. Y'all gonna end up burning for eating all this swine, all this pork, hog jaw and shellfish and everything else. Y'all in trouble. Y'all in trouble. And they got y'all so deceived over there. But anyway, again, my phone has not stopped ringing off the hook about people who has literally, matter of fact, where's some of them? I know I got a few of them up here. Here's one right here. Even left the phone number. This is from Chicago right here. Wanted to thank Pastor for the teachings on divorce and remarriage. He was bound, but not anymore. I'll cover up the phone number and name, but there it is right there. Because I know some of you have no integrity in you. Y'all probably will go blow up their phones and everything. It's just crazy. Thanks for addressing Pastor Gino Jennings, and he is and he is supporting me. All right. Sister Abigail took, let me see that. Can you see that? Abigail, can y'all see that? Abigail took that message. Sister Tammy took that message. Here's someone that wanted to apologize to me. And Sister Cheyenne took that message. And here's someone want to speak more about the YouTube videos that I was making. And Abigail took that message. So that's just a few. That's just a few right here we got of the phone call messages that's left to this number that's behind us right here. So I'm not pulling a leg. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not like y'all. I don't add jelly to stuff and I don't mislead and try to lead people down a path and persuade them to believe something is a certain way when it's really truly not. Told you it's totally 100% disingenuous. But anyway, it's still out there. Now, for most of you who don't know, myself and Pete Rambo, we have, because, you can tell when somebody really means business when they can put their money where their mouth is. We have a $20,000 challenge up. We can have an open civil discussion and debate. We can get some professional people who are not biased, but they can hear the facts and hear how we lay out the debate. We have an open challenge to anyone that wants to debate biblical marriage. And we can defend our position from both what you call Old and New Testament. Easily. And especially, we can do divorce and remarriage easily. But I tell you what, I just want to know what many of you think about all these people that are hiding behind divorce overtures, hiding behind my name and my image and my likeness, getting the garnering and getting a lot of attention for it. And then First Church totally crickets now. I hadn't heard nothing from Harvard and Sea Rock lately. I think that the master called the dogs off on that because you get to see what these people are about. Now, when you look at Straitway, you had one elder who it was actually Elder Kabir that did a reaction to what Gino Jennings is saying. Then I saw it, and I said, you know what? I'm going to accept this debate challenge, and I have. And we are, going on 2.5 weeks now? 2.5 weeks, somewhere along in there? Nothing. The man that seems like that he ain't afraid to debate no man. It seems like. But the Bible does say the wicked flee when no man pursueth, but the righteous are as bold as a lion. So Pastor Dowell must be righteous. That's all there is to it. But hey, nevertheless, we continue on. I'm just glad that a lot of people, I'm glad now, and I'm going to do more teachings on it, especially I'm getting ready to do a teaching on Mark 10 and Matthew 19 and show y'all the parallels there. And not only that, show you, see, they always start at a certain verse, but they'll never start from the beginning of the chapter and then read in context. And I'll let you know what context is. The whole purpose of answering the question about marriage and divorce from Mark 10 is this. You have to know 19 because both of them were eyewitnesses. And of course the question was, for any cause. Can you divorce your wife for any cause? That's the subject matter. All right? But they go and they apply to all forms of divorce, but that is not the content of the chapter. Then they say it's just plain. It's really plain. It's plain to people who are unlearned and that are unstudied and unlearned, that believe everything. The simple believe everything. That's what they do. And they don't have any understanding at all, any scholarship. Now we have Jesus Christ, the unchangeable Yahweh Elohim in the flesh. Yahshua HaMashiach came in his flesh, and he comes in the volume of the book, and he come to bear witness. That's what he did. Not only that, he came to give us the Holy Spirit. And the same one that says, I am Yahweh your Elohim, I change not, therefore you sons of Yaakov are not consumed, is the same one that says over here, that's written over in the letters, Jesus Christ the same yesterday, today, and forever. Same one. And his covenant is still to his people, the house of Israel, house of Judah, and when it's all said and done, it's only going to be Israel. It's not going to be some made-up religion called holiness or some made-up religion called Christianity, and all Israel shall be saved. There you go, check it out. Most of y'all is not playing all these games that a lot of y'all playing out there. I thought I'd put this out here because I want to hear what the court of public opinion have to say, because they know how to throw disparaging comments and know how to hide. They do that very well. I mean, damn, they must took a page right out of Vietnam War, man, when them gooks was hiding off in the earth, burying tunnels and stuff, and every once in a while they pop up like a bunch of moles. But anyway, hey, you have a wonderful day. We got a lot of people already coming in here for the Feast of Shavuot. So we thank the Father for it, and we're looking forward to hearing you as our prayer. You have a wonderful day. King coming.